Thank you, Miss Judy, for letting me know that. I was just asking people to let me know if you're in the chat. Should have said let me know if the sound's working. So we're gonna test your Christmas spirit tonight. We're gonna do some Christmas trivia. We're gonna cover both the secular as well as the traditional biblical account questions, and really see where you're at on that scale of bah humbug to super elf, or somewhere in between. So get ready for some Christmas trivia. And good to see you, Miss Judy. Thanks for letting me know that the sound wasn't turned on yet. I hope that's working now. If anyone's on Facebook, give me a quick hello. Let me know that's working. And we're going to get started here in just a moment. All right, Carol, hi, good evening. Glad to know it's working. And Christy, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. I have a lot of questions. I'm not sure how long this will take. I do know I have a little bit of a delay, so hopefully I can get some of your answers before I move on to the next one. And but we're going to have some fun here. So ready for Christmas trivia? Where are you at on the Christmas spirit meter? I mentioned before. Hi, Stina. Hello from Florida. Good to have you with us. So, all right. So we're going to test Christmas spirit here in Alabama and in Florida. See who's got the most Christmas spirit right now. I mentioned this morning I was having a little trouble catching up on the Christmas spirit, and but putting this together did help. Sometimes just playing a couple of games, doing some stuff like this, does tend to get you in the mode. And but let's just jump right into it. No more delays. First question. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? And I'm just going to wait a little amount of time. Never really sure with the lag how long it takes to get answers, so I'm going to wait just a little bit, and then I will give the answer. If I give the answer before yours pops up, I apologize. Christy's already responding, but I think she can hear me through the room instead of having to wait for the lag, so that doesn't really tell me how the lag is doing. But, all right, Miss Judy's answering. All right, so answers are coming in. And the answer is, don't want to go too fast and give the answer while somebody's already typing. Stina got it right too. It was an old silk hat, so you're all right. That was actually, I thought, kind of tricky because it's he comes to life and all that, but the thing in the song, it does say there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. Because when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. I think is how it goes. So, good job. Everybody's starting off with a bang here. All right. So, Christy did wait till the question popped up. All right. Next question. What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver? What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver? All right. Got a couple guesses coming in already. And the correct answer is tinsel. So we had two people get that one right. I'm trusting my sources on this one. I would have kind of questioned that. I thought if it's called tinsel, that it was probably made out of tin. But yeah, tinsel apparently was originally made from strands of silver. That'd be some pretty expensive tinsel these days, especially the way tinsel is used. But all right, good job. We got some Christmas experts in the house. All right, who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic "It's a Wonderful Life"? Testing your Christmas movie knowledge a little bit in some of these questions. This is the first one of those. Who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic "It's a Wonderful Life"? All right, getting some answers in pretty fast. Lag must not be very bad, so that's good. and I'm impressed. I would not have been able to guess this. This is not one that I would have known the answer to if I were not putting these together. And Christy, Carol, and Will have all gotten it right, and I'm guessing others are probably putting it in as I move forward as well. Jimmy Stewart played George Bailey, so good job, everybody. We have some movie buffs, Christmas movie buffs among us. All right. Yep, Miss Judy's just came through as well. And see, okay, everybody got that one right. It was a little late on some of them getting popping up on my screen, but everybody got that one right. All right, per a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa on who's been naughty and nice? So this is a more recent thing. I don't know, the last, 5-10 years. What spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa on who's been naughty and nice? Anybody know who this is? I would give you a hint, but I already have. Uh-oh, everybody's already getting it. Oh, that's fast to be able to type all that in. Uh-oh, okay, lost sound there. Hopefully that'll correct in a moment. All right. So getting a couple of answers in on that one. Let me know if no one can hear me. Hopefully it's working now. Maybe I just lost for a second. Correct answer on this one, as people are typing in. I don't want to go too fast. I know it's a little bit of a lag there. See, don't trust the elf. All right, so Elf on the Shelf. That's right. Those little elves. That's why I said I've sort of already given you a hint with the Christmas graphic on the thing. And all right, so sounds working on Facebook. Good. All right, we're gonna keep moving because I have a lot of questions here. What Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch? All right, so Miss Judy can hear me now. All right, hopefully it was just a temporary thing then, and maybe it won't happen again. So what Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch? I will confess I've never heard it called that, but I'm guessing it may be a regional thing. All right. Christy's guessing. Will seems confident in his guess. Carol's guessing. Stina seems confident in hers. And you are all correct, whether you were confident or not. Even those with the question mark. Eggnog is apparently called milk punch in some areas. So I think I'll stick to just eggnog instead of milk punch. Sounds better. Unless you don't really like eggs, and then maybe milk punch sounds better. All right, Miss Judy got that one too. So everybody got that one right. I thought that'd be harder than it was. All right, one of Santa's reindeers shares a name with a famous symbol of Valentine's Day. Which reindeer is that? So one of Santa's reindeers shares a name with a famous symbol of Valentine's Day. Which reindeer is that? All right, first answer I see come in was from Will. Already on the spot with that one. Carol's guessing the same thing. Looks like everybody's getting their answers in now. Alright. Correct answer is Cupid. So, that symbol of Valentine's Day, Cupid, and his funny little diaper and arrow that he shoots. I don't know why one of the reindeer was called Cupid, but it was. Alright. Lots of Christmas spirit here tonight. So what Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1892? Trying to cover the gamut here from modern things to old TV shows to even older ballets. Testing the limits here of everyone's Christmas-themed knowledge. But what Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1892? Ooh, Tammy was ready on the spot with that one. Wow. And even got emojis in there on it. That was fast. All right, everybody's popping in with the same answer. All right, didn't confuse anybody with that one. All right, everybody getting the Nutcracker. That is correct. So I would try to hum you a few bars of a couple of those scenes, but I don't know them. So uh, it's better humming than trying to dance a few. But all right, next question. What animated 2004 film is about a train that carries kids to the North Pole on Christmas Eve? And that last one, as I see the answers all come in, every single person got that one right. So um, that's amazing. All right, what animated 2004 film is about a train that carries kids to the North Pole on Christmas Eve? And again, Tammy, quick on the answer with that one. All right. Tammy, Carol, Christy, Will all responded so far. I think everybody's getting the same thing here. So I don't. Miss Judy's got hers in. Same answer. Polar Express. Everybody got that one right as well. So Bridget got the Polar Express. All right. So I didn't fool anybody with that one. All right. Next question then. Maybe some of these will be harder. I guarantee you I'm going to stump somebody eventually here. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? See, this was going to stump Christy, I'm almost positive, because Christy's going to say, well, it was Scrooge McDuck, so his first name was Scrooge. No, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. The original. Tammy's already got her answer on that one, too. Inaccurate. All right. Wow. Didn't fool anybody with this one. Except Christy. She's probably still in there going, it's Scrooge McDuck. Nope, she put a... All right.
You know me so well.
She said, I know her so well. That was her first thought. Was Scrooge McDuck? All right. Ebenezer Scrooge is correct. All right. So I'm gonna catch people in a minute, but that wasn't the one. All right. What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever? And of course, you can probably tell by the fact that it's in this is Tammy's from Alabama. We are, let's see, everybody I know of that's on. I can't always see everybody that's on unless I'm friends with them, but people I see are on are all from Alabama as well, except for one. It's from Florida. So, and we are, New Hebron is in Bibb County in West Blockton, Alabama. Not sure how well, if you know of that area of Alabama or not, if you know where you're from, Tammy, but all right. Oh, Bridget's got the slow internet tonight. That was me last week, Bridget, so I feel your pain there. Slow internet. All right, everybody I think is weighing in on this one. White Christmas all the way across the board. And that is correct. White Christmas, best-selling single ever. So make sure I didn't miss any responses there. Trying to keep up with the chat as we go through. Next question. Another TV Christmas movie. Miracle on 34th Street centers on what real-life department store? Miracle on 34th Street centers on what real-life department store? All right. Uh-oh. Are you changing your answer or hedging your bets there? Or is that the same thing now? Maybe it's is that the new name for it? Tammy? All right, got some people guessing, some people putting in their answers. Will wasn't quite sure about his, so he's going to make it a guess. Stina's not quite so sure. All right, well, everybody is saying Macy's, including Tammy, who also said Kohl's. So is Kohl's what is now a Macy's, or is that a change in answer? Those department stores all changed their names so much that I'm not sure who is who anymore. But yes, Macy's is the correct answer, which I think everybody has gotten. All right. Oops, I didn't put that on the screen. All right. Didn't fool anybody with that one. All right. Surprised at least somebody didn't say Gimbals. You know, that's the other movie with a real-life department store, but we'll get to that movie later. In the song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Okay, so Tammy was second guessing herself. Okay, I understand that too. And Bridget says Tammy's even typing the answer before she even hears the question. That's the joy of a good internet connection. Sorry, Bridget. I definitely feel your pain on that one. All right, in the song Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, what incriminating evidence was found on Grandma's back? Um, so, what was that incriminating evidence they found? So, let people weigh in. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Walking home from our house Christmas Eve. And Bridget, I know what you mean. My internet connection goes up and down with just the weather. It can rain and my internet starts to get bad. So, all right. So a couple guesses on this one. I might have tricked some people here with the "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer" song. That's good. Maybe people are less familiar with that. So. Bridget says Clueless doesn't even have a guess on this one. All right. We got hoof prints, spilled whiskey. It was claws marks. If you remember the incriminating claws marks on her back. So, all right, that's enough of me trying to sing that song, Santa's Sleigh. All right, so yeah, they're all kind of correct. Claws marks are what they're referred to in the song tracks. Thanks, Will. I was kind of wondering what that word was at first, but I knew it was a typo, but I couldn't quite figure out what it was supposed to be. All right, next question. How many reindeer are featured in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"? How many reindeer are featured in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"? And all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The kids were all something. Yeah, autocorrect. I know what you mean. I feel your pain on that one too. All right, Christy's got a number in. Kind of glad people started talking because I was running out of memory on the poem there. I know, tucked in their beds with dreams of something in their head. So, all right, see, we seem to have a consensus here on the number. I actually thought I might catch some people with this one as well, but y'all must know this pretty well and ran through it in your head to get what the number was. But it is 8. There are 8 reindeer. If you came up with 9, it's probably because you were including Rudolph, and Rudolph's not in the Night Before Christmas poem. I would give a shot at trying to do them, but I don't know if I get them all. Comet and Blitzen and Donner and Dixon or Vixen or Cupid. So yeah, there's 8 though. Trust me, and several people got that as well. So, all right, next question before I try any harder on that one. What traditional Christmas decoration is actually a parasitic plant? So hopefully this one will catch some people. I haven't really challenged you guys too much yet. Everybody's doing pretty well on these. What traditional Christmas decoration is actually a parasitic plant? Oh, Tammy's got them all. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. All right, thank you. Wow. Definitely has some Christmas spirit going on there. Miss Bridget says, I don't teach math, thank goodness. Alright, I guess people guessing the plant as poinsettia, Venus flytrap. Alright. That's what I was trying to do, is sing the song in my head, but it wasn't working. I definitely need to get in the Christmas spirit and remember some of these songs. All right, the parasitic plant is mistletoe. All right, Christmas favorite holiday. I can agree with you on that one. I love Christmas, even though this year I've been a little slow to get in the mood. But all right, so I had some guesses about poinsettias, holly. Mistletoe is actually the traditional Christmas decoration that's a parasitic plant. It grows on another tree. So you go out to get mistletoe, you usually shoot it down with a shotgun or something of that nature. and it just attaches itself to the tree and grows and kind of draws all its nutrients from the host plant there. Almost had mistletoe, just didn't say it, huh? All right, so at least I got some people with that one. All right, what beverage company has been using Santa Claus in its advertising since 1931? What beverage company has been using Santa Claus in its advertising since back in 1931? All right, so now I see the answers coming in. So yeah, everybody's getting the same answer. It is Coca-Cola. So they've been using the Jolly Red guy for quite a while, and didn't catch anybody with that one. All right, according to legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff as a way to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus? According to a legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff as a way to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus? My YouTube answers are coming in a little bit slower on this side, but Miss Judy's getting all these correct as well. Except for Poinsett, I did catch her with that one. All right, looks like everybody knows this answer too. All the answers flying in. Candy cane, candy cane, candy canes. All right, everybody's familiar with that one, the shepherd's staff there. So one of my favorite candies. It's really simple, but I always like a good candy cane. All right, in the movie A Christmas Story, what was the name of the next door neighbors whose dog ate the Christmas turkey? So we're talking about the movie A Christmas Story. What was the name of the next door neighbors? And their dog is the one that ate the Christmas turkey. Anybody know? Told you I guess people eventually. I figure if I ask enough specific questions about certain movies that I'm bound to catch some people with. This is one I certainly would not know if I had not been pulling these questions and happen to have the answer in front of me. Christy's giving the shrug like she doesn't know. Christmas Story. Next door neighbor's dog ate the Christmas turkey. And I actually think I have another question about that same movie in this series eventually here. Alright, not getting any quick responses here. I'll assume people aren't sure about this one because this is a very tough one. It was the Bumpuses. Bumpuses. Yeah, not the name of the dog, but the name of the family. So, Bumpuses. Alright, so Tammy was just putting that in when, sure, maybe put it in before I did. It's a little delay on my side. Oh, Miss Judy had it right too. Wow, okay. So at least two people got that one. Good job. Oh, what's the title of the book from which the movie's based? I've never heard that. So Will's telling me that he doesn't know the dog's name, but he knows the title of the book from which the movie is based. And I've never heard that. So when he shares that, I'll share it with everyone else. All right, next question. While waiting on Will to give me that information. What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus? What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus? Sure, my comments are coming in, right? Santa Claus is kind of one of those amalgamations of a lot of different folklores and legends and all, and there was an English folklore that kind of played into that as well. Still hear him referred to as this: "In God we trust, all others pay cash." Okay, I did not know that was the name of the book that they made that movie from. All right, so Tammy's guessing Father Christmas for the folklore. Stina's guessing Saint Nick. Not seeing any more guesses here. The correct answer is Father Christmas. So you still hear that. Oh, that's what Saint Nick did? Okay, I did not know that. Saint Nick would pay the dowries for virgins so they wouldn't have to become prostitutes. Interesting. Had no idea. Miss Judy was saying Saint Nicholas as well. So interesting. I learn stuff every time. So definitely a lot of Christmas themed knowledge in this group here tonight. That's for sure. All right, name the animatronic cassette playing bear toy that every kid wanted for Christmas in the mid '80s. All right, so this is gonna challenge everyone in terms of remembering a period of time. Name the animatronic cassette playing bear toy that every kid wanted for Christmas in the mid '80s. The fact that it played a cassette tells you it was '80s and not anything later than that. All right, people remember that. Wow. Okay, good job. I don't know if I would have remembered it without seeing it. I saw the question and the answer at the same time, so I didn't really have a chance to test my knowledge on that. But I think I would have remembered that because I certainly remember when Teddy Ruxpin hit the market and everybody was looking for a Teddy Ruxpin. In fact, every time I see one of those movies they make about parents looking for that one animal that kids want, I always think of that as a Teddy Ruxpin type of a thing. Tammy says, I loved mine so much. You had a Teddy Ruxpin. Wow. All right. All right. So everybody got that one. All right. So next question. In the 1964 classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's faithful elf companion? You know, Christy's a huge fan of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, so I'm going to test her knowledge here. The name of the elf that was Rudolph's faithful companion during that show, movie, whatever it is, that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer classic. The 1964 version. I'm sure there have been remakes of that may have used a different name. You never know. But what was his elf companion's name? Chrissy's like, uh-oh, I gotta think about it. You wanted to be a dentist, right? I'm giving no hints here. I already got a couple of answers in. And, Chrissy's agreeing with them as well. You are correct. Not sure about the spelling. This is how I spelled it. But Hermie, no matter how you spell it, Hermie was the name of the faithful elf companion that helped Rudolph in his adventure there. All right, next question. According to the folklore of Austria and other countries, what horned figure punishes naughty children at Christmas time? I had no idea about this one. I do know there was a movie made about it in recent years, but I had no idea that was even a Christmas type thing. I thought it was just somebody made a scary movie. I had no idea it was Austrian. I may have said Australia. Folklore of Austria and some other countries in that region had this legend, this folklore they would tell of a horned figure that punished naughty children at Christmas time. Anybody know who that is? Oh, we do have people that know who that is. All right. Again, this is not one I would have gotten. Like Stina's trying to figure out exactly how to say the name. I can tell you know it. Just spelling's a little off. It is Krampus. So you may remember there was a movie named Krampus not too long ago. I never saw it, so I have no idea how much it relates to this. But I'm guessing that's where they got the figure from. But it's an Austrian folklore. That's kind of a scary way to do it, though, isn't it? Like if you've been, it's enough to say, Santa looks for who's naughty and who's nice, and kind of doesn't give gifts to the naughty ones. But to say there's going to be a creature that comes out and punishes you sounds a bit harsh to me. But yes, Krampus is correct. All right, running out of time here. In the TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words best describe the Grinch? According to the song itself, there are 3 words which best describe him. And what are those 3 words? Miss Judy had Krampus as well. All right. So a lot of you do that one. I'm impressed. Christy said, just like 2020. Not going to read it out yet, just because I'm sure people are still typing in their answers and I don't want to trip them up as they're typing. But people are guessing, and people are correct. Several guesses already in. Stink, stank, and stunk. That is correct. All right. So I was trying to remember the line just before that so I could say it, but my memory never serves me when I need it. So I'll know that line right before it to be able to quote that part of the poem when like I'm probably about to go to sleep or I should be sleeping. I've been laying there in bed for an hour, but at the moment I can't remember the line, but I do remember him saying, "Our stink, stank, and stunk." And I like that. Christy says, just like 2020. All right. What well-known Christmas carol became the first song ever broadcast from space in 1965? So I probably should have moved that in 1965 earlier in that sentence, but in 1965, what well-known Christmas carol became the first song ever broadcast from space? I know I've got some lag on my side, so I'm waiting to see some of these responses. Hopefully I don't have too much lag. I think everybody's going to get this, so I could probably go ahead and share it. Oh, my first guess has a question mark, though, so people apparently aren't 100% on this one. All right, I'm getting guesses of Jingle Bells, Silent Night, 1965, first song ever broadcast from space was A Christmas Carol, and it was, giving people a chance to respond here. Got Jingle Bells on the YouTube side as well. Jingle Bells is correct. So Christy said Silver Bells. All right, so all those are well-known Christmas songs, but yeah, Jingle Bells was apparently the first song that they ever broadcast from space. Did that in 1965. So. All right, what Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of A Charlie Brown Christmas? So at the end of A Charlie Brown Christmas, Rock Around the Christmas Tree. Okay, that's the one with the broadcast from space question, I'm assuming. So yeah, it was Jingle Bells on that one. So what Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of A Charlie Brown Christmas? Now, Christy needs to know this. She watches all of those cartoon specials. Charlie Brown, almost said Charlie Brown and Snoopy, but that's kind of the same one, isn't it? Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all those, she watches them all. So I expect her to know this. At the end, all the Peanuts gang gets together, they sing a Christmas song, Christmas carol to be specific. And does anybody know what that Christmas carol is? All right, answers coming in here. And so you're a Snoopy fan, huh? All right. So Miss Bridget was the first one to respond there, and or at least first one that popped up on my feed. And you were all correct. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I'm surprised. See, I would not have known that. Maybe I'm the only person that doesn't watch those closely enough. Maybe by the time I get to the end of them, I'm kind of moved on to something else. But everybody got that. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. All right. So. Next question. What holiday movie sequel includes a cameo by Donald Trump? Thought this would be appropriate given all the news and political stuff having been going on. There's a holiday movie, and it's a sequel to that movie. It's not the first of those movies. You know how they do part 1, part 2, part 45. And it's your classroom is decorated all Snoopy. That's neat. Which one of those holiday movies has a sequel, and in that sequel has a cameo by Donald Trump? I believe it's old enough that it would not have been President Trump at the time, so he would have just been Donald Trump. And everybody knows that one too. All right, Home Alone. It was the second one. It was Home Alone 2. So he's in that. I've seen some of those, but I don't remember that cameo at all. I guess That must be the one where he's in New York, is what I'm guessing. Um, so nope, it wasn't the Lampoon series. That's another series that definitely has several of as well. But yeah, Home Alone 2 was oops, I should put it on the screen, shouldn't I? Home Alone 2 was the holiday sequel that included a cameo by our current president. Thought that was kind of funny. You don't see too many presidents that were in movies before they were president. He was in the hotel. Okay, that's what I figured must have been the case, that he was in the hotel there in New York, because I didn't remember that scene. All right, next question. Where does the Grinch live? Where does the Grinch live? Anybody know? This one's actually a little tricky, just because everybody sees the Grinch and knows kind of where he lives, but do you remember what it's called? Is the real question. I don't think there's a lot of prominence put on that in the Grinchville. Oh, okay. Again, consider me impressed with the knowledge that's here. I won't say too much yet. I'm sure people are still typing, but we do have a correct answer already in the chat there. Miss Judy got it right too. Okay, that one wasn't as hard as I thought it was. You guys are just really good Christmas trivia aficionados here. Waiting to see if a couple more go in. I'll go ahead and share the answer because I'm sure it's just delay, and I don't think I'll be messing anybody up by showing it already. Mount Crumpet, outside of Whoville. I think it's how it's worded in the wording there. In Mount Crumpet, outside of Whoville, lived the Grinch. Okay, I started ad-libbing there at that point, but all right, Mount Crumpet, good job. I'm surprised that people knew that one, because I would not have known that. All right, here's one I did know. What does Alvin the Chipmunk want in the Chipmunk song? So you'll remember, some people may consider that song to be called Please Christmas Don't Be Late, but it's actually called the Chipmunk song, and that's the one where they're singing, and Dave does his Alvin, get back on track with singing the song. But what is it that Alvin wants in that song? He actually lists something that he wants for Christmas. That's a different song, Stina. Two front teeth. That's funny. That's all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. All right. I'm not getting quick answers here. I don't think my internet's going too slow, but I think people may just be slow responding on this one. I don't want to give it up too early because I think people may be typing, but all right, we got two people agreeing on this one. And then one other guess, no others popping in. I'm going to go ahead and show it. It was a hula hoop. If you remember, Alvin goes, "Me, I want a hula hoop." And that's about all I remember of that part, too. So, all right, end of the singing part of the trivia. What three gifts did the wise men bring to Jesus? All right, testing your spelling ability on these as well. If you can remember the three gifts, bonus points if you spell them correctly. Good luck if you're trying to do that on a phone, autocorrect. What three gifts did the wise men bring to Jesus? See, I told you I had questions here from both just the secular side of Christmas as well as the biblical accounts, catching everybody off guard here a little bit with all the movie questions, and then bring you right back in. All right, Stina got all three quickly. And I really can't tell you if you got the spelling correct or not, because I wouldn't know how to spell them, so we get bonus points anyway. Christy got them. All right. Tammy got them. All right, so everybody seems to know these pretty easily. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I'm assuming that's spelled correctly on the screen. At least that's what I got off of the thing that I was getting these questions from. So we'll go with that. But all right, good job. It's taking a little longer than I thought. We're running really over, and I hope everybody's okay with time. But what Christmas carol includes the words figgy pudding? I see Miss Judy got them all three right as well: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But which Christmas carol includes the words figgy pudding? You gotta appreciate a song that can somehow work in figgy pudding, especially when it's it's a Christmas carol. It's a serious song. It's about the birth of Jesus, and whoever wrote it said, you know what, I want to include figgy pudding in this song. And a well-known Christmas carol at that. Not just that they wrote a song about figgy pudding. It's a very well-known Christmas carol. All right, got some answers coming in. This is where we should be doing this over Zoom. I should get you guys to sing the part that you're thinking of here. All right, got a couple people agreeing on this one, and you are correct. We wish you a Merry Christmas. So you may remember there's a verse there, which to me seems a bit demanding when it says, "So bring us some figgy pudding, oh bring us some figgy pudding, bring us some figgy pudding, and bring it right now," or right here. Not really sure which word there, but sounds a bit demanding for someone that's caroling to demand figgy pudding. But that's how the song goes, and everybody seemed to be in agreement on that one. All right, back to A Christmas Story, the movie. What does Ralphie want for Christmas in A Christmas Story, in that movie? I'm never really sure how many questions to include in this each time, because it just all depends on how long I take with each one and what the lag is. I love getting your answers before I move on, so I like to wait. If the lag's too long, it does push us past the half hour here, but hopefully everybody's okay on time. But what does Ralphie, who's a character in A Christmas Story, what does he want for Christmas? It's not a hula hoop. That was Alvin's wish. All right, everybody knows this one apparently. Everybody's getting the same time. It was a Red Ryder BB gun, wasn't it? All right. And the classic line, "You'll shoot your eye out." All right. So yes, it was a Red Ryder BB gun. Christy must have been typing that as Christy and Will both must have been typing that as I was saying it. Red Ryder BB gun. All right. So everybody knows that one. How many drummers drumming are there in the 12 days of Christmas? How many drummers drumming are there in the 12 days of Christmas? And if you have to sing all the way through the song to find it, or part of the way through the song to find it, I apologize. As I was making this question, I thought, it's really not a very generous gift here to send someone drummers, because anyone who's ever had children with playing on the pots and pans know that even one can sometimes be noise enough. And if I'm going to give someone multiple drummers, so all right, so Christy's going with 12, Tammy's going with 12. That seems like a lot of noise to me. But you are correct. There are 12 drummers drumming, and a partridge in a pear tree. All right, so enough from that song. What city was Jesus born in? Bring you back to the biblical account for a moment. After throwing you off with all these other questions, what city was Jesus born in? To me, this one is easy, but it's also a little bit tricky because you have all these different names of places that he went and was at. But remember, where did they go? Okay, so Michael David helped you count on the drummers drumming. Good job, Michael David. All right, so everybody's getting this answer. All right, so city Jesus was born in, you are correct, Bethlehem. And it's the song, "O Little Town of Bethlehem." So they weren't from there, but Joseph was from there and had to go there to be counted and taxed, and so that's when he was born. Tina's just throwing out answers now. I like that. If you don't know the answer, make a guess. That was always my approach back in high school. My teachers used to crack up at my test because if I had no idea, couldn't even get close, I would just put something. Oh, that's my neighbor Jesus. That's funny. He was born in Mexico City. Who kisses Lucy in a Charlie Brown Christmas? Who kisses Lucy in a Charlie Brown Christmas? You guys have shown that you know that show pretty well by going to what they sang at the end of it. Who kisses Lucy? All right. Google's really slowing down on me, Miss Judy. I just now got your 12 drummers drumming, so apologize for not responding sooner there. But yeah, so you got that one right too. Who kisses Lucy in a Charlie Brown Christmas? All right, several people got this one right already. It is Snoopy. I thought I might catch some people with that one. I caught Stina. That's what I would have guessed was Charlie Brown. But nope, it was Snoopy. And I don't remember when or where. I don't really remember that movie much at all. So Christy would be disappointed with me there. But guess I need to watch it this Christmas. All right, what's the name of the main character in the movie Elf? What's the name of the main character in the movie Elf? Lucy Goes Crazy. Okay. I did not know that. I'm now kind of wondering, questioning whether I've even seen that show now. Since I don't remember that. Or surely I have. You can't go this long and not have seen it. All right, the name of the main character in the movie Elf? Carol and Will and Tammy all agree so far. And Christy. All right, the correct answer is Buddy the Elf. And I got the 4 main food groups there. Candy, candy corn, candy canes, and syrup. So hopefully that's not everyone's favorite or main food groups this Christmas season. But if it is, hey, at least you'll enjoy it. And I guess could change that again when the new year starts. But yeah, what's your favorite color? All right. So to make the nice list, you had to got at least 25 of those right, which I'm guessing everybody here did, because you guys got a lot more of those than I expected. You have to be able to sing Silent Night from memory on the honor system there, and you have to have 65% of your Christmas shopping done. I'm teasing about that. I don't even, if you have 65% of your Christmas shopping done, I don't even want to know, because we're only like the Sunday after Thanksgiving. But yeah, good job on those. But I did want to take just a moment to look at a couple of scriptures about giving. About gifts, I guess is a better sense of it, because that's one of the things about Christmas is we have all these traditions, we have all these movies, we have all these songs, we have all this, the nativity itself. We have all these different things that kind of help set the stage for Christmas season. And one of those things that we do is we give gifts. And a couple of verses that came to mind about gift giving, and see if I can move me out of the way here just a little bit. One of them is 2 Corinthians 9:15, where it says, "Thanks be unto God for His unspeakable gift." Did you ever think about that? That the gift that God has given us, forgiveness of our sins, the fact that He's given me the ability to start anew, and to almost done. Wow, Miss Bridget's almost done with her Christmas shopping. That's amazing. I guess that's the power of online shopping, maybe, or have you just been out all weekend doing the sales? But the Paul here, when he's writing, he calls it an unspeakable gift. To know that no matter what I've done, no matter what my past is, God says, I'll give you a fresh start. I'll forgive you of all of that. I'll forgive you of the mistakes you're still going to make, and I'll give you, redemption, salvation. We talked about this morning. That's an unspeakable gift. It's just one that can't even be described. Romans 6:23, it uses that word gift there when it talks about the wages of sin being death, but the gift of God being eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. The fact that on our own we were already separated from God because of our sin, because of the fact that we pursue what our flesh wants, what our desires are, and because of that we're already on a path to being separated from Him. And He made a way for us to be able to accept Christ as our Savior and have forgiveness of the sins, and because of that, a relationship with Him, that relationship restored that was there at creation. And he's saying that's a gift. That God just gave that to us. And that's the beauty. We saw it in the passage this morning when it said, when the fullness of time was come, God sent his Son, born of a woman under the law, to redeem them that were under the law. So that's a great gift. Matthew 21, verses 21 and 22, Jesus here speaking, he says, I said to them, verily I say unto you, if you have faith and doubt not, you shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. I mentioned this morning that I want us to kind of take Christmas as a chance that when we have all these different things that seem to kind of surface at Christmas time, and sometimes can feel like just over commercialization, and gift giving can be one of those that sometimes feels like just a bit over the top these days. We can then take that and let it remind us of certain aspects of the real meaning of Christmas, and that's one of them. Every time you buy a gift, every time you give a gift, every time you get a gift, stop and think about these verses and think, you know what? God gave me the greatest gift, the unspeakable gift of offering me salvation. Hopefully you've accepted that and taken that. We can say, you know what? God also promises to be there with us along the way, to answer prayers, to be able to give us someone to go to and make our requests and our petitions, and it says, all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. Saying that he's going to give us those things that we need. We talked about this morning, him being that good father that gives good gifts. So keep that in mind. Every time you go buy a gift, see a gift, every time you wrap a gift, remember, we've been given a gift. That's what this is about. That's why gift giving is probably one of the most appropriate activities we could do to celebrate the birth of Christ, because that's exactly what he was doing. He was coming as a gift to us, to give us a way out of our sin, not by us doing anything special, us becoming a better person or anything like that, but by us simply accepting his gift of salvation and saying, okay, now God, I want you to begin working in me. I want the Spirit to begin guiding me. So I hope that's a good reminder as you get more into holiday gift shopping. I'm guessing most people aren't almost done, but as you get into the gift giving, gift shopping, keep that in mind, the wonderful gift we've been given. I'm amazed at the Christmas spirit that was in here tonight, how much knowledge you guys have of Christmas things, and hope you enjoyed it. If I can do anything for you this week, don't hesitate to ask, and send me a message, Facebook, Google, Instagram, email. Look at our website if you want to, newhebronbaptist.com. And Miss Judy says she's only bought 2 gifts so far, so I understand. That's about I haven't bought any myself. I know Christy's bought a few, but it hasn't been too many. But I hope you all have a great week. Hope this wasn't too long. And love you all. If I can be of any help, let me know. And I hope you all have a great week. Talk to you next week.